Hey everyone, Luke here and welcome back to the series on the £500 Ford Kuga. In this video, we're going to be cleaning the inside of this car, so it's time to stick on the gloves because we're doing a deep clean. Okay, let's have a look at what we're dealing with on this car. As you can see at the back here, a lot of this is sand that's ingrained on the seat. So this should clean up okay, but I'm still going to wet vac these. But down here, you can see the worst part of the car is the footwells at the rear. And I think a lot of this is down to this cover for the underfloor storage. It's just completely disintegrated on the passenger side. Thankfully, the driver's side's still intact, but all that's happened with this is just disintegrated, it's got into the carpet. It's going to be a bit of a pain to clean, I think, and we're going to have to, of course, make or find a new cover for this. Moving on to the front of the car, we have lots of dirt embedded, but again, a lot of this seems to be just stones and dirt. Same here, looks like it's been to the beach quite a bit, so there's a lot of sand underneath here, but we can see that there is staining to the seat, so we need to do a wet vac on these as well, extract it, get it all cleaned up and make this looking like new. The actual interior itself, though, is in relatively good condition. There's nothing broken, there's no big marks to anything, and the worst bit is right there on the driver's bolster, and that's just normal wear and tear that you would find on basically any vehicle with 160,000 miles on, so that's not too bad, all things considered. Of course, we've got lots of dirt down here as well. Kind of the reason I need to take the seats out, because it's going to be all underneath, so best thing to do, take them out, get them all nice and clean, and stick them back in. Looking at stuff like the center console, you can see that there's lots of just dirt and crumbs and stuff all around. But I can't smell anything particularly bad, so I don't think there's too much food or drink in the car. It's just sand and soil and actual just normal dirt lingering around everywhere. So you can see underneath here, like these plastics should clean up pretty nice. And it's the same story here, like just around the back of the steering wheel. This should all clean up and look like new when it's finished. Again, exact same story in the boot of the car. So let's clear all this out. I'm going to take the partial shelf out, and you can see again it's just all the same stuff that's in the front of the car really. So lots of sand, lots of sawdust. I'm not too sure how easy this is going to come out. It's kind of stuff that does embed itself in the carpet. So maybe in terms of stuff like the boot, it might be worth actually just getting a new boot mat. We'll see how this goes as we go along. So first thing I'm going to do to this car is just give it a good vacuum, get as much done quickly as I can, so we've got a little bit less to contend with, and then I can go into the deep clean right after that. So I just took the spare tyre out, and you can see there's lots of glass underneath here. So it's like the back window is at one point been smashed, or one of the side windows or something, and this has never been cleaned up. So that's not good. before I put the seats back in, I want to use this car sanitizer to get all the carpets completely sanitized. So this does two things. It kills any bacteria, and it also makes the car smell nice at the same time. So what I need to do is stick the engine on and turn the aircon on recirculation mode. So now it's a case of just depressing this, let's expel the entire contents in the car, and let it sit for about 10 minutes. So as soon as I do this, I'm going to exit the car, keep all the windows and all the doors shut, and leave the aircon on recirculation. Well, there we have it. There's the clean on the Ford Kuga, and I must say I'm very, very happy with how this car's turned out. There's almost no wear to the interior after all that dirt was removed. Sure, there's a little bit to the steering wheel and the gear knob, but this car has done 160,000 miles. But you wouldn't think it looking at the way the interior has come up. Everything is in remarkably good condition, so I'm super happy with that. And this car now has gone from something that was quite dingy to something that is pleasant to sit in. Now, of course, I didn't go too in-depth on the seats as you've seen in the video because it's getting to early winter now in the UK and it's cold and it's wet, and these seats wouldn't dry out if I had to clean them with a wet vac. So I did the best hand cleaning them. That way they're not going to stay damp, they're not going to get mouldy, and they're not going to smell. But all the surface staining is gone. Maybe in spring, if I've still got the car, then I will end up doing a wet vac on the seats. Well, we'll come to that when that time comes in the future. But overall, I am still very happy with how this has turned out. Now, next up with the Kuga, I'm going to be doing either the exterior clean or fixing the mechanical faults. One of the two, I'm not sure yet. But if you want to see that content, you know what to do. Hit that subscribe button and bell notification icon to be alerted of when that video drops. Until then, there's plenty more content coming up on the channel with other cars, so be sure to check that out as well. Until then, thank you all for watching, see you soon, and take care.